Hey, what's up guys? It's me, Haley, or Oh Hey Haley Ann. And I kind of hope you know my Tumblr by now if you've been following me or if you're watching this video. I don't know how else you got it. Yeah, anyways, I'm at campus right now and I'm stuck here until 9 o'clock tonight, and it's only about 5 right now. And I don't have class until 7:30, so it gives me enough time to hopefully make this video. I'm making a response video to the questions that she got asked by our lovely followers about us and our friendship or our past relationship or anything about it. And I actually got a few questions of my own. Sorry if there's weird people walking behind me. I actually have a few over there staring at me because I'm talking to myself. Some of the questions in her video that I was told to answer also were, let's see, my first impression of her. I honestly think I saw her before she saw me. I mean, it could be because she's so tall, but I saw her a few times in the halls at high school, and not to sound cliche or anything, there was just something about her that made me want to talk to her, to like be her friend. And I think the first time we ever talked, well, communicated, is on the day of silence in junior year, I think, or something like that. And I made her a sign for the day of silence because I thought it was cool that she was doing it. But yeah, I don't know. As soon as I saw her, I just wanted to be friends with her. I wanted to talk to her. So that's honestly how we started talking. We just started passing notes to each other between classes and started talking. And yeah, so that's that. Best and worst qualities in her. The best is probably that she can make you laugh. I mean, this girl can take the worst situation. You could have like a terrible day, a terrible week even, and just talking to her for 5 minutes and she could have you laughing or joking around, and you could just totally forget about what you were so upset about. She has a way of twisting words and making things seem like they're okay even if they're not. And it's a great quality to have, especially if you really need someone like that. And so, without a doubt, she has no problem cheering me up with anything. Her worst quality, she thinks she's cocky. Like, she thinks she's the shit. And, being her best friend, I feed into her ego sometimes. I'm nice. I'm like, yeah, you're awesome, you're cool, but nah. She's too cocky. And I don't know. But you're really not. I'm sorry, honey. You're really not all that shit. Like, you're not the shit. But it's okay. I still love you. From Lasma, I'm hoping I'm pronouncing that right. I'm sorry if I'm not. I got, what would you name her children? We always have a joke. We have this inside joke about how I'm going to babysit her kids and I'm going to be like their godmother. And I told her that I'm going to teach her kids how to eat macaroni and cheese with a fork, because I eat it with a fork, but she eats it with a spoon. And so I told her I'm going to teach her kids how to eat macaroni and cheese with a fork, and it just drives her crazy. And it's going to happen. I swear it will happen. You're going to come home one day, and your kids are going to be eating macaroni and cheese with a fork, and you're going to want to punch me. I should name them all Pokemon, because she's obsessed with Pokemon. I think that would be really funny if I did. Other than, like, that, I don't think I know any, like, serious names. I mean, I know names I want for my kids, but I can just name them like Kid 1, Kid 2, and Kid 3, so then she'd just have an easier time with it and she wouldn't have to worry about it, because she's gonna hate her kids. Let me rephrase that. She's gonna be a great mom, but she's gonna hate her kids. She hates kids. Sometimes. She just gets really frustrated. She also asked, is there anyone that she's dated that you didn't like? Well, I'm just gonna go with, like, after we dated people she was with, because that would just be easier. Obviously, I didn't like the kid she left me for, because, I mean, yeah, at that time I was really hurting and I just didn't know how to deal with it. Like, we stopped talking for a while, but after, like, I think it was like 2 months, we started talking again. I just did not like him, and the more we talked, the more I realized that he wasn't good for her, and eventually she realized that I was right, and she broke it off. I mean, I like Chris. Chris is good, so I don't have a problem with him. I had to take a little break because holding this stupid iPod above my knee for like 5 minutes started to hurt my arm. a lot of people started walking by, so I kind of got creeped out. Anyways, where was I? After we broke up, I wanted to be friends with her because after, like, for a while I was really hurt. I mean, I was heartbroken. I kind of, like, loved this girl, but I just eventually got over being mad and realized that she meant more to me than to just waste my time being mad at her. We realized that, like, we meant more to each other than that, and our friendship meant more than that. And since then, it's been, like, incredible. We've gotten a lot closer than we were when we were dating, and I'm actually glad that all of this has happened, because now we're a lot closer and things are just better in the long run. I like it better this way. Another question I got was, what is one thing that you want to change, or you'd like to change about her? I guess I'd have to say I'd like to change the way she views herself, because she thinks low on herself and she has absolutely no reason to. She's amazing, she's smart, she's funny, her personality is gold. I don't think she sees that about herself, and I just wish she'd see herself the way I saw her, or Chris saw her, or any of her followers saw her even. I'm trying to shorten my answers now because I'm running out of time and I want to make this short, and there's a big group of people over there watching me, so I'm trying not to be too loud either, and cutting down on my cliche, because out of our friendship she's more like, not asshole-ish, but she cracks jokes and she makes fun of me and blah blah blah, and I'm more of the, like, cliche cuteness kind of stuff. But yeah, another question I got was, what is the cutest thing that you've done for her while you were dating, or she did for you? The cutest thing she did for me was, there's two. The way she asked me out was cute. I mean, she asked me out twice, technically. The first time, she showed up at my house, and I was with my friends in my kitchen, and I look outside, and she has posters all over her car and says, I think it said, "Panda, will you be mine?" And my friends actually saw it before I did, and they're like, "Hey, go outside, there's someone here for you, blah blah blah." And the second time she asked me out, she did it through the school newspaper. And I don't know if other schools do this, but for Valentine's Day we have little dedication things where you could write notes to your secret admirer, blah blah blah. And she wrote one in the newspaper, and she had connections, so it was like one of the bigger ones, and it had like a heart around it, and that was really cute too. The other thing she did was, her parents weren't exactly, like, okay with us dating, and so she had to kind of sneak around to see me. Every Saturday she'd go to school, like, at 9 or 10 in the morning to study for AP tests, and she would, before she went home, she'd come over to my house and she'd wake me up in the morning. Every Saturday for like a month straight, I woke up to her right there with me, and it was pretty cute. Oh, no. Cutest thing she ever did for me was when she asked me out for prom. Forgot about that, I'm sorry. She put glow-in-the-dark stars on the ceiling, spelling out prom, and she had a poster on my bed with a bunch of sentimentalities, and then it said "look up," and I looked up, and it said prom. That was the cutest thing. I don't know, I've done so many, like, I do cute things all the time. It's just who I am. Cutest thing I've ever done for her, I guess it would be, I don't know. Ask her if you really care. I'm sure you don't care as much, but yeah. What annoys me about her? Nothing really truly pisses me off about her, like, to the point where I'm actually annoyed. Like, I joke around, I'm like, she'll do something, I'm like, wow, shut up, you're annoying, blah blah blah. But nothing really gets me really frustrated with her. I honestly can't think of anything. I don't get annoyed, like, I don't know. I guess it's just me then. Another one I got was, what makes her different than anyone else? Oh my god, there's a squirrel right next to me. It's kind of weird. I guess I'd have to say she really knows me. I mean, I have other friends that know me. I could say they know me. They know things about me. But she picks up on everything. she knows things about me that I don't even know myself, and she's been able to keep me around for years, and I go through friends like water. That's a really dumb metaphor, but I can't keep friends. It's kind of upsetting. I stick around. Obviously there's something there that makes me want to be there. We just fit well together, I guess. I really don't know what else to say. Alright, so the sun's kind of setting, so I gotta hurry up and do the rest of these questions because I'm fortunately skipping my last class today, so I get to go home as soon as I'm done with this. Yay! What is one thing you miss about when you were dating? I'm not gonna lie. What I miss is how, indestructible I felt when I was with her. Basically, to put it short, we ruled the school. We ruled high school. When we were together, we were nothing could bother us. I didn't care what, I didn't care about the teachers thought, the students thought, anything. I just felt invulnerable. She made me feel good about myself. I still do. I mean, yeah, I don't know. I miss walking down the hallways with her, and especially on the day of silence, we'd walk around, and by senior year, everyone knew who we were. I think we're the only lesbian couple at school, because day of silence, we'd walk, and obviously we were silent, and everyone was giving us high fives, or being like, hey, good job, blah blah blah, or something like that, and everyone noticed us and called us out on that day in a good way, and it felt cool to be known, and I don't know, it was just something cool, because we were definitely the shit at Stevenson. Ask her, we were the shit. I just miss feeling like that, because me at college, look around, there's there's not really many people here now, because it's 6 o'clock. I don't know, I'm just another person here, and at high school, everyone knew who I was. Our relationship was rock solid, and yeah. So there's that. Where do you see your future? Was the last question I got. I don't see a future without her somehow in my life. We will always be friends. We will always be close. I mean, we've already planned out our weddings. She's gonna sing at my wedding. Okay, if any of you want to know this, because she wouldn't say it, but I said I would, she's a wonderful singer. She is absolutely incredible. And all of you creepy anons that are followers that want to hear her sing, go in her Ask box, Typhlosion, with the second O as a 0 instead of an O, and ask her to sing, because she is incredible. She is going to sing at my wedding. I don't care what you say, Courtney, you are singing at my wedding. Yeah, I just can't see a life without her. Life is boring and uninteresting without her. If you have any other questions, or hopefully she'll be coming home soon, because it's been 2 weeks since I've seen her, and she'll come home, and we'll have a weekend where we just answer questions or just do something stupid and make pointless videos, because that's what we do best. If you have any other questions, just ask me, and hopefully I will catch you guys later. Bye guys.